All right, man. We in the building. It's your boy D friend. I'm here. Let me make sure everything look good, sound guy. I know you can't see me right now, but just give me a second, real quick. Then we're gonna get this bitch right. All right, bet. All right, man. So we here. Just me today. No Bryce, no Mice. Bryce had the game. Salute to Bryce. Salute to the Aggies. Salute to the Oklahoma State. I don't know what the Oklahoma State is, but like I said, we got a lot of things to get into today. Before we get started, I want to go over some shit real quick. I want to just make sure I Google Drive everything to myself so I get everything set up. But while I do that, just hope everybody having a great holiday time. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. Hope you have a great New Year. All that good shit like that. Like I said, Bryce not here tonight. He might pop in if I don't know if the game ends early, blowout, whatever. But yeah, we got things to talk about. We got Kanye, we got Kevin Hart, we got Ja Morant, we got Dr. Umar. We got a plethora of things to talk about today. So don't worry about that at all. Just give me a second to set this shit up though. Gotta upload this thumbnail real quick and then we're gonna be good. Live, manage live, da da da, upload thumbnail. Where the fuck is the thumbnail? Da, 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 da. Where's thumbnail? No, I don't want to create a thumbnail. All right, anyways, we got that done. Save. What air? What air? What the fuck that air at? All right, boom, we here. So salute to NJ in the building. Salute to NJ for sure for being here on this beautiful Wednesday night. Let me make sure. Like I said, I gotta make sure everything good. I just bought some new shit, redid some shit. All right, we good with that. We good there. We good there. So, anyways, let's get to Kevin Hart, man. So Kevin Hart is embroiled in some controversy. He's embroiled in some drama with Tasha K. If you don't know who Tasha K is, she's always in some shit. She always got something going on. She got sued by Cardi B, right? Recently, she had this story about Will Smith. She had this, I guess he was an ex-assistant to Will Smith, came out, said that Will Smith was caught in the dressing room with Dwayne Martin getting back shots. It was a whole crazy debacle Will Smith. I thought whenever that story came out, they're suing, right? Because there's no way you're gonna have me be Will Smith going through everything I'm going through. Got my wife, got the slap, got all these things going on, and then now on top of that, you're gonna put a backshot rumor. Oh man, if it was me, I'm not dealing with that. Right, I'm suing. And Jada Pinkett went on the Breakfast Club. She said they were suing, but I don't think a lawsuit ever came from that. But Kevin Hart is suing. So Tasha K had a woman on there who claims to be a former assistant to Kevin Hart, which they confirm in this lawsuit she was a former assistant to Kevin Hart, spilling the tea, right? So let's just go through this interview real quick.
I was keeping everything under wraps. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to lose my job. But I was getting anxiety because I was like, we're going through scandal after scandal. If he cheats on Anika and she's pregnant with her second baby, if this gets out, it's becoming obvious.
So
we're
the
not going to be
first scandal
anymore.
was with the first baby.
Correct.
The one in Vegas.
Yes.
So these other scandals in office.
It's another one in the office.
She pregnant again.
Correct.
I'm gonna say this thing about women, all right? And I don't, they ain't got nothing against women, but this is the thing about women. It's like, who gives a fuck about that? Like, who gives a fuck if Kevin Hart was really like cheating on his wife? Like, not even to say who cares. Like, sponsors may care if you want to look at Kevin Hart as a role model. Maybe like, oh, he's not a role model to me. Whatever. Maybe you might feel a way about that type of thing, his personality. But as far as like an assistant to call me as a media person, and I know views, clicks, like I get that. I'm not an idiot. I get it. Views, clicks, money. That's what she's looking at for with this. But like journalistically, what is the point of this? Oh, he was cheating on his wife over here. He had a bathroom installed so he could shower after he was sleeping with. Like, what's the scandal? Give me like some shit about his craft. Like, oh, he never wrote shit or just something else besides, oh, he cheated on his wife. Like, we got that. He made a whole comedy special about cheating on his wife. And if he continues to cheat on his wife, we've already established that he will cheat on his wife. So I just don't get it. I get it. Money, fame, attention, all that type of shit people want. But
with her second
And
baby.
he's still,
Correct.
according to you,
Yes.
according to you,
Yes.
According to you,
Yes.
leaving semen stains all over the couch at the
Yes.
Heartbeat Studio.
Correct.
And showering and then going home. Like,
Yes. And how I know for sure, he showered and left.
is he playing basketball or something?
No, he's sleeping with people in the office and he's showering and he's going home. And at the time,
Now, I'm not saying that Kevin Hart didn't do this because honestly, I don't care. Like Kevin Hart's Kevin Hart. He's got a lot of options. Got a lot of whatever on some red pill shit options. Do I respect you? I ain't gonna cheat on my wife, but him do what you can do. But like, a nigga can't even take a shower at the job without people thinking that I'm fucking everybody in the office. Like, I've seen people who own companies take showers at the company. Now, I don't know if they're sleeping with nobody at the company, but there are CEOs you could probably ask if they have showers at the office. They do. They got a lot of shit going on. They might be going to a dinner meeting after work. They might be going to whatever after work. And they want to freshen up and smell fresh. So him having a shower in his office, I don't get how that parallels to automatically he's cheating on his wife. But according to this woman, who's a former assistant, and for her, I don't even understand what she gets out of this. Like, what's the motive behind doing this? I got to know, did Kevin Hart spite you in some way? Did the firing go wrong? Like, what is the reasoning for you to want to come out and do this? Because I don't know. Like, if I had a boss who maybe was like sexually assaulting people and things of that nature, yeah, come out, speak against them. Like, they're a piece of shit. We need to warn everybody. Don't work for this person. Be on the lookout, right? But if my boss was cheating on his wife, I don't see how me coming out to the media like, hey, this guy, that's some family shit. They might be swingers for all I know. They might have open relations like that. I don't get it. We're in a cloud chasing era. It's a very dangerous era. This woman, I don't see what she gets from this. Because nobody's gonna hire you. You're not getting no work. You're not getting no, like, if your life was a personal assistant, you're done. You're fried. Like, I don't know who in Hollywood, who in anywhere. Like, forget Hollywood. If I'm a lawyer and she comes to be my assistant, no. If I'm a dentist and she wants to be my assistant, no. Because obviously she don't follow NDAs. She has no type of confidentiality whatsoever. Why? Like, what are you doing this for? That's my big thing. Like I said, if she was a victim of assault by Kevin Hart, okay, the story makes sense. But the story is, hey, I'm gonna tell you how many times Kevin Hart actually cheated on his wife. And I also gotta look at the people, like the audience, for this type of shit. Like, why like, you ever think about this culture? Why do people salivate for this type of shit? I know people like people's downfalls, right? They like to see people in hard times because maybe they're having a hard time. Like, oh, it humanizes Kevin Hart. Oh, he's too on his high horse. Oh, he's too this. Or his wife, she's too there. She's bougie. She's a bitch. Whatever. They want to see people down and out. And I just don't understand as a person where the motive comes from. I just don't get it.
and because Kevin added a shower in his office, and that was not legal because the wall that they put up, you had to have like a certain type of shower wall.
Yeah.
So that wasn't supposed to be there.
Because I'm like, is it hot in the office? Is he sweating?
Right. So I had to clean his bathroom and his office. So I had to make it look nice, and I had to clean. I'm like, this is disgusting. I'm not the maid. I don't want to clean this up. So I had to clean that up. And then the towels I would just throw in the trash can because I'm like, he's not going to reuse this trash. Meaning these towels.
It was semen on the towels?
Oh, it was. I don't know what was on the towels, but I do know that he took a shower and he put them in the bin.
All right, so like I said, this is that type of shit's pay for play, right? Tasha, she released it and she put it behind a paywall. Obviously, it's for money. Obviously, it's for attention. But like, why does Tasha K continue to want this type of attention? Like, why do you want to be known as this type of expose person? I don't get it. I don't want to be known as an expose nigga. If I was a big person in media, that just doesn't this jive with my spirit. Because a lot of times, like the expose people, they always got shit you can expose on their ass. It's like, yeah, you could be the expose person, do all this shit, ha kiki, whatever, expose everybody you want to expose. But at the end of the day, everybody got shit. We all got shit going on. So I can't stay fresh and clean without some black beard lying on me. Shake my head, get y'all a Spanish black man. This seems like a means for attention. That's all this. It's like the end of the year. You gotta think about this too. You gotta think about the timing of certain shit too. It's the end of the year. A lot of things are shut down. People ain't really promoting shit. Ain't really nothing going on. People aren't, stories ain't really breaking because people ain't doing shit. They're at home with their family, they chilling, they whatever. So if you could create the biggest news story in the end of the month, end of December, going into the new year, all the attention will be on you. So you also got to look at shit like that. Also, it's like this is a week after she dropped the guy who claimed that Will Smith was getting back shots. Oh, he came back for a second interview. I dare them to sue me. I'll show the receipts. It's like, bro, you're fucking corny. Like, I just don't get the logic behind these fucking people. But anyways, here's the thing. Here's the article. So Kevin Hart files extortion lawsuit against gossip Tasha K. Kevin Hart is suing controversial YouTuber Tasha K for extortion after the gossiper threatened to post an interview with the actor comedian's former assistant. According to page 6, an accused affiliate to Tasha K, named Latasha Kibi, allegedly demanded a ransom of $250,000. So they're not claiming that Tasha K actually is the person that said, Kevin Hart, give me $250,000. They're claiming an associate of Tasha K's is saying, hey, if you don't want me to release the interview, we want $250,000. So to refrain from sharing an interview with Misha Shakes, whom Kibi spoke with in November. The individual warned that the information that Shakes shared during the chat was about his business dealings and marriage to his current wife, Aniko, both of which would be damaging to his reputation. Kibi also shared a 13-minute teaser to the bombshell interview here. At the 10-minute mark, Shakes said it was time for Hollywood to hear this story. Why do we need to hear the story? We know Kevin Hart cheated on his wife already. Like, we know that. Now, Kevin Hart has ghostwriters. He doesn't write his jokes. I feel like we know that too. The Plastic Cup Boys help him write jokes. Like, that's not nothing bombshell either. Like, what could she say beyond sexual assault that could really damage Kevin Hart's career? He's already been exposed to cheating on his wife, and she had another baby with him after that. Cool. She rocking. She's there till the wheels fall off at this point. So, she said Hollywood needs to hear this story, especially because a lot of people are locked in non-disclosures and they're not able to talk and protect themselves. Now, I didn't watch this interview because I'm not paying Tasha K to watch this whatever. But at this point, it's been out since the 22nd. If there was some ground shaking, earth shattering thing that she's talking about, this non-disclosures, people can't protect themselves, that was in the interview, it would have came out by now. Somebody would have screen recorded and posted it. Joe Budden's Dr. Umar video is not on YouTube yet. It's on Patreon. I've seen 1 million clips of that all over social media. 1 million of different topics, different situations. So once again, this is someone trying to get their 15 minutes of fame. This is no different than street dudes that will go and rob a rapper for their chain and then post about it. Yes, you may be known as the guy who stole X rapper's chain, but most likely 9 times out of 10, and probably a lot of times 10 times out of 10, that isn't going to do nothing for you. Anybody, let me ask y'all, what rapper who snatched somebody's chain has become famous after that? Legit, like the next rapper that people know has millions of listeners on Spotify, Apple, who is that person? That's the same thing with this. This lady isn't a pioneer to the Me Too movement. She didn't say anybody got sexually assaulted, because if there was a sexual assault allegation, that would have probably been the thing that she clipped up. So the juiciest thing within this whole thing is Kevin Hart is having sex with people in the office, which I guess people get into a person of power having sex with people in the office is an abuse of power yet, but we know what happens. CEOs have sex with secretaries, people want to move up, like these things happen. And not to say they're non-consensual, because these happen consensually all the time in offices across America. It's just a fact. So, like I said, people like this, people like Tasha K, I think Tasha K is one of the people that puts like a bad stain on like new media type of shit. I feel like she's not, really good like representative of that. Just for like, she's been sued by Cardi B, she lost that. And then the thing about Tasha K too that makes me it just confuses me so much is how does Cardi B in some way say, you know what? I'm not going to make you pay me no more. The judge, the jury, whoever found you liable for defamation, spreading rumors, I got Herbie, I got this, I got that. $4.5 million. I see you crying on Instagram Live about this shit. I say, you know what? Out of the goodness of my heart, I want to move on, spread new leaf, whatever. Wipe it away. Right? That's what the story is that we got wiped away. She doesn't owe Cardi B no more money. As soon as that goes away, you go, Will Smith backshots, Kevin Hart cheating. Why? Like when I first ever heard of Tasha K, she was just reporting the news. Like she was just like a woman, like a Wendy Williams of you. That's how I looked at it. She's like Wendy Williams of YouTube reporting on the news, yada, yada, yada. Not looking for the next assistant expose to come out and speak about me. Not me, but about anybody in general. That's the move now. That's everybody's move. See something on social media, find a random motherfucker, bring them on, expose. That's what it is. It's all expose. It's just boring. There's nothing to it. Like I said, sexual assault, the one with Diddy, where the lady was saying that Diddy was doing this to Cassie, whatever. Cool. If there's facts behind it, if there's some type of evidence behind that, cool. If Diddy's a sexual predator, get him out of here, expose it. A man worth $500 million cheating on his wife, that's not news. That's normal. It's not news. He's already been caught cheating on his wife. We saw a video of it in Vegas. And allegedly his homie was the one who tried to, set him up with that. So anyway, just continue on with the story. Hart reportedly contacted authorities and issued Kibi a cease and desist, claiming that Shakes signed a non-disclosure agreement and a confidentiality agreement while employed by the Me Time star. On December 22nd, the interview was made available on Kibi's subscription-based website. Shakes, who's also being sued for extortion, invasion of privacy, breach of contract, and defamation, accused Hart of being a habitual cheater and having a gambling addiction. So the interview is Kevin Hart cheats on his wife and he gambles. That's not news. I don't even know how much Tasha K's website costs, but that ain't nothing I'm about to pay nobody on their website for. How much Tasha K website costs? This shit better not be no expensive ass shit. How much will Tasha K website? Subscribe now. $12 a month and $144 a year. Now, like I said, if you get money, salute to you, get your money. Ain't the way. I want to get money, but if you get money, salute to you. But the fact that you're saying habitual cheater and having a gambling addiction, you're willing to risk that for what? That's my thing. We're locked in non-disclosure agreements. We can't talk about our boss cheating on his wife, and we can't talk about him having a gambling addiction. We just can't do it, bitch. I can't deal with shit like that. I can't deal with it. So, legal reps for Hart also reference Kibi defamatory and otherwise improper content regarding celebrities and other high-profile individuals, like Cardi B, who she's required to pay $4 million settlement to. The Bongos artist sued Kibi in 2019 for defamation, accusing the YouTuber of launching a malicious campaign on Cardi B's reputation. Kibi filed for bankruptcy after losing the case, but a judge ruled that she still had to pay. So she still have to pay? I guess where they said Cardi B, Cardi B's like, you're good, or like she like wiped away. Now I don't know if she can do that, but that's what I could have swore I saw that took place. But what y'all talking about over here? So I know her for being messy, bitch. She always been this way. Lovely T was the one just reporting on news. Tasha K was always the one wilding and clickbait with stories. I saw Tasha K like 2014. Like I know who Lovely T is. Who's Lovely T? But I guess Tasha K was just reporting shit at first. But anyways, I'm losing on Pride Picks now. Yeah, man, we all gamble, bro. We all have Pride Picks. We all doing our thing. Please, no, ain't nobody paying for that, man. That's what I'm saying. People are paying for it. Women are paying for it. But like, it's like just low tier, bottom of the barrel content for what? Like why do you want to see that? Why do we want people to be these like heinous, horrific, horrible people? Like, why do we really want people to be that way? Like, it's different. Like, you find somebody who is that way. That's different. Like, when you find somebody that is whatever they say they are, that's one thing. Like, they are this. They are horrible. But I feel like people want motherfuckers to be horrible. They want people to be these evil things. Like this week, yeah, somebody put out a story. I don't know who the story was on. Somebody put out a story that said TD Jakes was a power bottom at Diddy's parties. I don't know who. I forgot where I saw this at. Once again, when I hear power bottom, I'm thinking TD Jakes taking back shots. That's what TD Jakes taking back shot at Diddy party. It's like, why do we do this? Why? It's like all the time. Like, and I'm not saying like TD Jakes may have some skeletons in his closet, but like it ain't just like it's like everybody. Why do we go out of our way to try to like this? It's like we go out of our way to like destroy these people's lives for what? And my thing is like, shit, they don't even need the white. Like I say I've thought about this, and I told my wife, I was like, okay, white people, they celebrities, black people, they celebrities. It feel like when I said not all black people, obviously, I'm like the shade room commenter type people. Like, even with this story, somebody posted, I was talking about on Twitter, and it's like all these people under it, just like fucking idiots, like this fucking lifeless. They're AVs, they're random celebrities, they're just celebrity obsessed. They're like obsessed. They're team this, I'm team. They're just those people. That's the people I'm talking about. It just feel like they want to just tear you down and destroy your life. It's like for fun. I think that's a product of cancel culture because when regular people saw that they can affect celebrities' lives, they say, you know what? That's our mission. That's our goal. That's what we're going to do. Before, they were just celebrities on their high horse, living a good life, feasting with each other, whatever. When cancel culture came about, I feel like that should change the game. We could create mobs and just really fuck with this person's life. And that's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. But yeah, like black people shit, it'd be like, we're gonna find something on you, we're gonna destroy you, we're gonna do this. White people celebrity is like cancel culture. You didn't say free Palestine. We're gonna put a bunch of Palestinian flag. All right, bro. Y'all got me. Y'all got me. Y'all got me. That's how I see it. But anyways, it is what it is. He's getting exposed. It's too much. See, that he said he's getting exposed. Oh, he's talking about TD Jakes. But even that, I mean, I guess like if he's gay and he's a pastor, it's kind of like, you know, I know there's gay people that go to church and shit like that. So I'm not a super religious guy, so I ain't saying gay people can't go to church, whatever. But like, if TD Jakes was gay, would that make him corrupt? Or like, he's just gay now. Like he's a guy talking about God, but he's gay, if that's the case. So it's like, you know, oh, that's why he was trending. That's not exposing, that's bottom feeding and extortion. We all know the industry is wicked. The way black people have hatred for each other, I'm telling you, it wasn't because of slavery. That's who we are as people. We're fucked up, but we're God's love. Look, see, now you gonna see Flying Low claims he's black, but that's his thing. But I get it. Like, but this like also it's like tear down this thing right here, right? Tear down this person, but then like uplift this very negative thing. You know, like let's tear you down. It's like this. Okay. Now, if TD Jakes getting back shots consensually, cool, whatever. But it's also like over here, it's like praise, you know, people that glorify murdering and killing. It just should just be contradictory. And I get it. I'm a hypocrite because I like the music too. But also, I'm not fucking sitting up here trying to really indulge in the shit like that and do all that. But anyways, like for Kevin Hart, hopefully, if it's like some shit really defamatory, it's like, bro, like get him out of here. Like, fuck it, I'm on your ass. Like, you're not gonna be up here making up lies and tell shit about me. Even if it's not lies, bitch, you already signed an NDA. Like, bitch, you shouldn't be saying that regardless if it is true. And also, it's not news. I just don't get. That's my thing. I just don't get why it's news. Why do people care about Kevin Hart cheating on his wife? Like, really, why? It's Christmas. It's New Year's. Like, think about that too. Think about how sinister you got to be. Like, it's Christmas time. Holiday time. It's time to unwind. We've been working all year. The year's been tough economically. I'm not saying Kevin Hart having economic problems, but like just in general. Wars are sprouting out. We got Ukraine, we got Russia, we got Palestine, Israel, war, whatever. Right before the holidays, and I'm spending time with my kids, my wife, my loved ones. You decide to release an expose about me to put me in a negative light around the holidays. Bitch, do it in the summertime. Like, do it in March. Do it in April. Do it. What? Like, why are you doing it to me now? That's what I don't get. That's what I don't get. You think Epstein had NDAs? Yeah, of course, of course, of course, of course he did. And they got Epstein shit about to drop. I don't know when they say they're dropping it. Probably top of the year. Um, what does it say? Federal judge orders documents naming Jeffrey Epstein's associates to be unsealed. More than 150 people are expected to be identified in early January. A federal judge in New York has ordered a vast unsealing of court documents in early 2024 that will make public the names of scores of Jeffrey Epstein's associates. The documents are part of a settled civil suit alleging Epstein's one-time paramour, Ghislaine Maxwell, facilitated the sex abuse of Virginia Giuffre. Terms of the 2017 settlement are not disclosed. Maxwell got 20 years in prison after she was convicted of sex trafficking and procuring girls for Epstein. So anyone who did not successfully fight to keep their names off the civil case could see their names become public, including Epstein's victims, co-conspirators, and innocent. So it's like I said, it's not everybody about to get named in the thing. Is I think that's a misconception too. And I think that's the thing about like niggas not reading shit. That's why I think social media is one like a dangerous thing. Mass media is a dangerous thing because niggas don't read. And the thing too is when this document comes out, people not gonna read it either. Because it says it will include names of his victims, people who are actually labeled as co-conspirators, and then also innocent associates. Now, I don't know about y'all. Do y'all think anybody that knew somebody is by way guilty? It's hard for me to fully dive into that because think about like your homeboys, right? Think about your friends as an adult. You're not with them 24/7, right? You don't know what they're doing like right now. And I don't want to put nothing on Bryce, but like with Bryce, I don't know what Bryce is doing right now. Like I know he's at the game, right? But regardless, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know any of my other friends. I don't know what they're doing. So if like tomorrow a story came out and says my friend blank caught or exposed for sexually assaulting 30 minors over 10 years, does that mean like D-Friend had to know what this nigga was doing? Now, if you're on an island, that's a little different. If you're on an island, might be a little different. But if I just know you or I stood by you at one point, does that mean I really like know everything you was doing? It's always hard for me to just really like die. I get it's fun to just like fuck yeah, like every single person, every single picture of them, every single next to them, whatever. They want kids. They're hunting for kids. They want to eat kids' hearts. Like that's fun. Like for the conspiracy part. Like just realistically, think about your life and people you know, and people you may have known have been charged with whatever. You're not with you don't know what people are doing 24/7. But like, I get it. They're all rich. They're all famous. So they all know what everybody's doing. That's the thing. Like they're all rich. They're all famous. They all go to the parties. They all know what each other's doing. They're all doing this. They're doing Diddy shit. They're doing whatever. Right? But regardless, it includes his victims, co-conspirators, and innocent associates. Judge Loretta Preska set the release up for Jan. And then she's starting off the year with throwing a bomb. Like imagine if you're on the list. She's starting off the year throwing a bomb on your head. January 1st, we releasing the list. Give anyone who objects to their documents becoming public time to object. Her ruling, though, said that since some of the individuals have given media interviews, their names should not stay private. The documents may not make clear why a certain individual became associated with Giuffre's lawsuit, but more than 150 people are expected to be identified in hundreds of files that may expose more about Epstein's trafficking of young women, girls in New York, New Mexico, and the Virgin Islands, and elsewhere. Some of the names may simply have been included in depositions, email, or legal documents. So, like I said, it could just be an email about somebody. It could be a person did a deposition about Epstein, like, hey, do you know about him? Do you know it? Whatever. Or it could be some type of legal document. It's not like, see, that's the thing too. It's like people think it is like the black book, like whatever list of clients that Ghislaine whatever had, they think it's that. Like that's the thing that's coming out. But I know that's more fun. That's what niggas want. Niggas want fun. They want things to be like, oh, everybody you see the thing is this, they're that. They're. 9 times out of 10, the people that was really doing shit with Epstein ain't gonna be nowhere near that list. Like the real powerful people who doing shit with Epstein on the island, they're not gonna be nowhere near that list. Now Prince Andrews, people like that, he already been exposed. So they didn't already disroyaled him or whatever they do over there when the royalty gets name on a smut on their name. He's done. Right. So we'll see though. Whenever that comes out. It's like January 1st. So we'll see what comes of that. But anyways, what else I want to talk about? Let's talk about Dr. Umar. So Dr. Umar is currently in a bit of controversy for pretty much the same thing he says all the time. Right? We know how he feels about interracial dating. And I don't have too much thoughts on interracial dating because I'm a product of an interracial relationship, right? So I don't really have nothing negative to say about it. Like I get his points. I'm not mad at the points he makes. Like I get it. Like if you want the black community to thrive, it's probably better to procreate and generate wealth with black people. If you want to make the white community stronger, it's probably better to, generate wealth and children with white people. If you want Mexican, whatever, like any other community, like it makes sense. And most communities do that. I'm sure most black people are married to black people. Most white people married to white people. Most Asians married to Asians, whatever. I get it. I have no problem with that. And that's really why too, like without the racist tint behind it, without the black people are dogs, like the Nick Fuentes type of shit, like I'm not mad at him for saying that he wants to only date white women. Like I won't be mad at a white person saying that because black people say that. But my thing is just when you have the racist tint behind it, it's like, all right, bro. Don't do that. But regardless, he said this about, and I hope the stream don't, because Joe Budden should be kind of whatever, but he had this to say about Kobe Bryant's wife in this interracial dating situation.
Let me ask you. Kobe Bryant. Let me ask you a question. Kobe Bryant. I'm gonna ask you a question. Kobe Bryant died. Vanessa inherited his wealth. Sure. And guess what? Is Vanessa Bryant using any of that black man's money to do any good in the black community? Let me ask you. Absolutely fucking not.
We don't know.
Vanessa Bryant. Listen.
I don't know.
I'm telling you.
How you know? You know?
Let me ask you a question.
Wait.
She's a public figure. Can I ask you a question? And she just
you don't know.
You didn't see that initiative. I do know. I do know. And I'm telling you now.
Let me ask you a question.
Vanessa Bryant just started an initiative with 3 predominantly white colleges, some sort of a sports initiative with Kobe's money and Kobe's name. Didn't choose a single HBCU. Let me ask you a question. With a black man's money. Marvelous Marvin Hagler. He died from taking.
I gotta beat that part.
Widow using any of Marvelous Marvin Hagler's fortune to help black folks.
You're being unfair.
I'm being unfair how?
No, let me tell you why.
Expecting white women to use black money to help black people?
No.
How is that unfair?
Because the same way you naming these people, we can name mad black wives that got black money from their husbands that did shit to help black people. Stop. It's my goal. No, it's not.
And you know what the difference is?
You're wrong.
You know what the difference is?
You're wrong. You're wrong.
If I marry a white woman, when I die, my wealth goes to the very people who have robbed everything from my community. It's not true.
But all right. So, like I said, once it gets like, what is there to argue with about that statement? Like, to me, that makes sense. Like, now, say this before I get into it. Kobe Bryant's wife ain't obligated to do anything with his money. Like, she's not obligated to help the black. It's not her mission. It's not her job. It's not her whatever. She's not obligated to do that. But my thing is like, just the point on his face. How do you argue that point? Now I don't know what she's doing. She might be doing shit. Not because I'm not of his point. I'm not saying she's not doing nothing. But for there to be such like vitriol behind that, or that this is diminishing her, and it's Kobe, and it's so disrespectful, and it's this is that. It's like it's a statement. She's not doing nothing with the black man's money to help black people. Like I said, I don't know if that's true or false. I'm not claiming that she isn't or is. But this on his face, all you have to do is, instead of getting emotional about it and, oh, you're so mean, Kobe, his wife, we hate you. Just say, nigga, you're actually wrong. She gave money to blank, 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 blank. And that's what it is. And even Ish to say, hey, well, there's a lot of black women who have black men money and they ain't doing nothing for the community. The argument to that would just be like, cool, I got you, but at least the black man money is staying within a black home and it's helping further a black generation. Now, that's how I look at it. This argument of black, white, staying in the family, doing whatever like that. I'm just not mad at the arguments that Dr. Umar makes. I know everybody, it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's very I don't know, whatever, not overzealous, but it's a word. I can't fucking think of the word right now. But it's something. And people want to gravitate to it, they want to attack, they want to go out, but just like sit back and just, all right, let's really examine what you mean when you say these things. Black man, white woman. Black man dies. Most likely that white woman is gonna, when that black man dies, she's gonna go back with her white family. And that money is gonna go over there. And a lot of times, let's be honest, if the kids are mixed and they're rich, most likely they're going to probably be with a white person, right? Let's be honest here. And they're gonna have kids, and off of that money, like eventually it's gonna go all back to white. I think that's the thing. That's the conversation. Because I guess if they're black, they go to white. Look at LeBron, his son, she's white. I don't know. I really don't. It's just like, at the end of the day, it's still black. But regardless, Kobe, his wife, Dr. Umar, people are mad about it. I don't really have too much on it. I just don't necessarily disagree with the proposition that he was trying to make when he's saying what he's saying. I just don't look at it as super disrespectful like everybody else on the internet seems to be taking it as a super disrespectful thing. Because I didn't even know this. I forgot whose video I was watching. But I didn't know Frederick Douglass had a white wife. His black wife died, and then he had a white wife after that. So his second wife was white, and that was back in like the old days. So that was probably like some unheard of. We never even seen no shit like this happening before. But regardless, I think, and also like the thing with Dr. Umar too, like this is all I wanted to get at. So Dr. Umar says that people go to instantly attack him, right? When, regardless of what he's been able to do with the school or whatever, it's not like this guy's some multimillionaire. He does live streams at parks. He goes viral on social media, but let's be honest, do y'all really think he monetizes the social media virality of his thing? I doubt it. So he's asking for donation for a school. A school is probably a hefty price tag to that. I guess last time I was on Breastfeed, you already said, like, I got the school, I got the electricians, I got the whatever, but I'm trying to get the shit set up. I'm trying to get it funded. I'm trying to get teachers. I'm trying to get curriculums. So like, he's trying to do shit. Now, if Dr. Umar was a verifiable millionaire worth 50, 40, 60, 100 million, and he wasn't getting the school up and running, it'd be like, all right, we're going to tear this nigga up because he ain't doing shit he's acting like he's going to be doing. But I think that it's just weird to see people get on the defensive and go on attack mode, especially like black people. Because nothing Dr. Umar says, to me, is at the detriment to black people. It's only to uplift black people. So when I see black people turn in and attack it, like a white person attack him, I get it. Because he's talking about black power, black this, black that, Pan-African, all that. But I think black people social media turn around and attack him. I'm just like, why? I don't get it. Because the school's not open. He has for donations because he don't got money. He's not Kobe. He's not LeBron. He's not these people. So, like I said, if he was a verifiable millionaire and he wasn't doing shit, I can understand the vitriol and the, oh, you're a fucking scammer, you're whatever. That's how I look at it with Dr. Umar. And it's Joe Budden. But I'm ready to watch the full interview. I'm waiting for Joe Budden to drop it on YouTube because I'm not subscribing to Patreon for it. But I'm sure it's going to be a very interesting conversation. I'm sure there was a reason why Joe Budden put Ish and him next to each other because he knew that dynamic was going to be a very, not toxic because debate is just good all around, but it's going to be a very back and forth type situation. But yeah. So anyways, what y'all talking about? But if you're thinking about my baby, don't matter if you're black or white. Oh, Michael Jackson. Umar and Charleston White are the same people. I think so. I wouldn't say that. I think to the basis, to the core of them, they want to help the black community. I think they voice it in very different ways. Like I even understand Charleston White. I get the fuck the rapper thing. Like I get that conversation. Like I understand what he's saying when he says that. The worship of people, like the things that people do. Like I said, the celebrity worship in today's society is like nasty. Like, yeah, when I'm having a music debate, I ride for Drake. But like beyond music, I don't really ride for that nigga. I think he do weird shit. I've been seeing him like with the streamer niggas. I think that's kind of like not weird in like a weirdy pedo way because he's not doing them, but it's like I think with 38-year-old, 500 millionaire, 21-year-old streamers, it's like the old nigga with the skateboard and the backpack trying to be cool. That's how I look at it. But I'm not riding for him like that. There's a lot of people that like their life is the celebrity. They are validated by the celebrity. Like when it comes to Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, the fans, their life is only validated by their celebrity. And like I said, it's beyond just, we're just debating who's better, Cardi, Nicki. Cardi did 250,000 albums this time. Cool. That's debate. But it's like their entire life is that. They're looking for things, finding things. It's just like overload. And me and Bryce I put in the group to do a thing like shit to leave in 2023, like shit like that. Worshiping celebrity, being obsessed with them in the way that people are obsessed with them. Hell shit 2023. All right, so there's a lot of shit I want to leave in 2023. All this fake posts and shit that I keep seeing on social media, leave that shit 2023. It's like, we don't even realize it, but we're constantly having conversations. Like, they've been able to manufacture us having conversations about fake shit that's not even real. Like, shit that's not even, like, niggas will find a random picture, chop up screenshots, put a title on it, post it, and that's a conversation for the week, for the day, for the whatever. It's not even real. While all the real shit is really going on. And we're not talking about none of the real shit. Like, with the whole Kanye West thing, right? Kanye West just apologized to the Jews, right? For what he said about them. We know what he said. We know all the things that Kanye did, right? He just apologized to them. And they responded. What did they say? Where's that? So they said, after causing untold damage by using his vast influence and platform to poison countless minds with vicious anti-Semitism and hate, an apology in Hebrew may be the first step on a long journey towards making amends to the Jewish community and all those who he has hurt. Ultimately, action will speak louder than words, but this initial act of contrition is welcome. I just see the things going in a certain way. It's like, okay, you got Kanye and the Jewish thing, and then now you got the Israel-Palestine thing. A lot of social media users are against Israel with the whole, hey, now we've gotten to like 20,000 people being killed. You're going to look, it's okay, we get they killed 1,500 of your people. But now y'all kill it's not y'all killed 20,000 Hamas. It's like at this point y'all killed like maybe 1,000, 2,000 Hamas and like 18,000 civilians, right? So what's the play here? What's the end goal? That's where the conversation on Twitter is. Not Israel's evil, Jews or whatever. People are openly speaking about Israel, right? And when you speak about Israel, it usually ties to Jewish people, and they don't really like that. And then now, like I was mentioning about shit we ain't talking about, Iran funds Hezbollah, which is a terrorist organization in the Middle East. They fund Hamas, they fund these people. And now, and look, niggas leaving alive because they don't like hearing real shit. But now, Israel just killed a top Iranian general in Syria, right? So to me, 2024, we doing Trump, we doing Biden. We might not even get to that point. China telling Biden they want Taiwan. Don't be surprised next year China invades Taiwan, right? Don't be surprised. And we might be like, oh, they ain't got nothing to do with us. I understand it, but Taiwan is one of the main like chip manufacturers in the world. So if they're at war with Taiwan, I'm sure that production of that kind of halts a little bit. And that affects the world, that affects the economy, that affects everything. We're talking about chips for cars, phones, all that type of shit. And then also, now we're in a bind because, okay, we've told Taiwan we'll help Taiwan if China attacks. China attacks, we go to war with China. China manufactures everything for us. We've already pretty much took the side of Ukraine in the Russia debacle. So now we got China and Taiwan. We take Taiwan side, we take Ukraine side. Russia, China, they get closer. North Korea, who knows? He gonna come out of nowhere. Shit go to me. That's one of my like real world, real life predictions for 2024. Shit about to get crazy. And I don't know if shit's been slowly leading up to that. And I ain't saying Kanye is like a ploy and all that, but as you just see the things, okay, Jewish Kanye, Kyrie Irving, the story about the Jew, like you just see these things piling, matriculate, and then now, it'll reach its peak next year. We got Ukraine-Russia war, Israel versus Palestine, which may now include Iran, which could include Saudi Arabia, Iraq, all these people. And then we got Taiwan, China. It's a lot of shit going on, a lot of things that are going to happen next year. That's my prediction. Just stay on your P's and Q's and look out for all that. That's really that's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Hold on, I'm trying to read something real quick. Anyways. I'm tired. What time is it? I'm going to wait for Bryce, but I'm tired now. Shit, it's 10:40. Oh, let me talk about this. Ja Morant. That's all I want to get to. Ja Morant. So Ja Morant, he has more controversy on his name. He obviously had the gun thing last year, which I stood on the side of he was being dumb. Having a gun in the strip club, you're dumb. Flashing on Instagram Live, you're done. Even the second Instagram Live incident where it seems that the gun was, what y'all say? Y'all said it was a lighter? Cool. Still dumb given the circumstances that you already were in before that. I wouldn't even want to play around with something like that if I was Ja Morant, right? So cool. But now we're getting to a point where I feel like the reaching is coming in. So now people are upset at Ja Morant because he displayed gun motions after a clutch dunk to damn near pretty much end the game, right? People are mad about that. People are speaking about that. My thing with that is, let's not overextend on somebody who did something dumb, who did something really dumb back then, just to continue on the narrative. Like I said, we want conversation. We want things to talk about at the end of the year. That shouldn't be the thing, or that shouldn't be the conversation. And was Chandler Parsons? He had this what they had a discussion about on their show. Let's see what they was talking about.
I mean, look, he said it was like an LSU celebration, which I don't know, Chandler. I feel like, that kid, and I feel like I was this kid, where you get in trouble, and so you come back from being in trouble, and you walk right up to the line that maybe your parents or teachers put in place, and you touch the line, you're like, well, I didn't do anything. I didn't do it. It feels like that's what he's doing, which makes me think, was anything learned? That's what I'm concerned about here.
Yeah.
It says a reach, like actually having a gun in your hand at a strip club is a level that's like crazy. But to say I can't do bazooka gun celebrations ever now, like I get it. He was dumb for what he did. But let's not act like he's some deranged O-block killer. Like, let's not do that. Like, let's not go too crazy with it. That's my thing. He did what he did. It was dumb. If a guy dunks the ball and I'm killing y'all, let's not do that. Because then it borderline on like just how y'all trying to imagery this young man at this point. He already did his dumb shit. He already apologized for it. He did it again. And now he's just doing gestures at the game. Relax. He's still a 23-year-old kid. Not, I don't say kid, not a fucking kid. 25, however old. Not a kid. I don't like saying kid when they're 25 years old. Because I wasn't doing shit like that when I was 25. But he's still whatever, playing the game basketball he loves. He can celebrate without people trying to make it into this thing now. Like I said, he didn't actually kill nobody. He didn't actually shoot nobody.
That's the issue, and we're laughing because it's so shocking that we're even talking about him doing possibly the slightest thing gun related at this point. Everything he's done, and you can see he almost catches himself, and then he like kind of turns into something else. It's ridiculous, but again, like you got to grow up. You got to. Why are we talking about this? Your team is 4-0. You've been unbelievable. You've now been probably forgiven to a certain point, especially in Memphis, right? Like the team is back to being yours. You're playing at an elite level. Why are you giving us anything like this to even talk about, to discuss? That's negative. Why is your father doing interviews talking about how you didn't make any changes in your personal life and your issues, sitting courtside with his hood and glasses on? It's like, what?
Well, once again, Daddy doing interviews saying I never changed them. Don't say that. Like, chill out. We're trying to make up think I changed like, some way. But like, even to mention like your dad sitting there with his hood and like, what is that? And I don't like doing the race shit, but it always goes to the race shit because it's the same thing with Dion. Even though I think the guy who kind of dissed Dion, he was black too. But like, just that thing about no, we need you to be like super prim and proper, and you have to be this certain type of way. We want you to shut up and wear a suit and wear like if his daddy want to sit there and wear a hoodie and glasses courtside for his son, who he probably molded his whole life to make it to the NBA to get to this point. Let the nigga do that. Don't make it a negative when don't make a situation something that don't gotta be a situation. Like I said, if John Morant get caught with a gun again, cool. Get him. I'll destroy him. We'll get on his ass. Gun just after a game clutch dunk.
What else has to happen for you and your family and your friends to learn? Like just make this about basketball, make this about your life, make this about your livelihood, and stop doing things like this because you're must-see TV on the court. You are unbelievable.
Anyways, he go to Dick suck him later. But anyways, I think people's mad at Chandler Parsons as well because Chandler Parsons was one of the guys when Josh Giddey got caught up. He was kind of like just like don't mess with them until they turn 8. Like he was just kind of like brushing the Josh Giddey shit off to the side. And we even heard nothing about the Josh Giddey shit since then. And I feel like I already spoke my stand on Josh Giddey. Did he know? Did she trick him? Who knows? I don't know. Ain't too much really come out about that story. I get it though. People want accountability because he did what he did. Ja did what he did. Ja got eviscerated in the media, right? Kyrie, like bro, Kyrie couldn't play the game of basketball for like 5 games, 6, maybe more than that. For what he said, even he didn't say nothing for posting a movie on Amazon. He didn't say nothing. Posted a clip. Since then, he been traded to the Mavericks, just everything. Right? John Morant now, he does the gun emote, he does the gun emote when he scores. Is this kid not learning anything? Is he as stupid? Is he an idiot? Is he fucking Negro? Like that's what I hear when I hear shit like that. That's just me. So my stance on that is let the brother live, man. I get it. He did dumb shit. Like I said, if he does another dumb thing with a gun or actual physical violence in real life, like him going to the mall, I get defending your mama. That's one thing. But if the story goes how they make it seem is him just going around punching people, doing whatever, he's an idiot. But a celebration on the basketball court, whether it be something he got in trouble for before, y'all just pulling up semantics now. It's the end of the year, and y'all want to reach, and y'all about to break y'all fucking back reaching. That's how I look at these stories and these things and these instances. But like I said, A&M Oklahoma game is on right now. Bryce ain't pulling up, so that's cool. I'm cool. I really ain't got too much. Like I said, we talked about Epstein. We talked about Kevin Hart. We talked about Kanye. We talked about John Murray. We talked about all these things. by myself, I'll give y'all a good hour. So that's what I got for today. I'm not one of these niggas that get on stream and can talk for 55 million years. That just ain't me. So salute y'all for pulling up tonight. I will be back more consistent when the new year gets started, more official, more nice setup. I'm really gonna go try to go. My goal. I don't have a goal of I want to post every single day and I gotta do. My goal is just to be consistent. That's it. I just want to be consistent. That's my goal. So, fresh. I had a haircut like weeks ago. But anyways, that's all I got, man. Like I said, Bryce ain't here today. Bryce at the game. I was going to Wardo and them to pull up for the stream, but I have like being on this bitch till 3:00 in the morning. But anyways, that's all I got, man. See y'all. What's tomorrow? Thursday. I might hop on tomorrow if there's more shit to talk about. But if not, I'll see y'all whenever there's more shit to talk about. You have a blessed new year. Happy time with your family. Hope you had a happy holiday, all that good shit like that. But I ain't gonna lie, I ain't got nothing else for y'all tonight. So I'm out. I lied. I did have something else. I lied. I'm tripping. I'm bugging. I did. I want to talk about the NBA Youngboy shit. That's what I want to talk about. So why did I do that? I completely forgot that I want to talk about this NBA Youngboy shit. So, anyways, NBA Youngboy did an interview with Gilly and Wallow, right? They just dropped the interview. And this is one of my things with this rap shit. It made me realize, like, bro, I really don't give a fuck about an NBA Youngboy interview. I hate watching interviews where niggas cannot talk. Like, I hate that. I don't understand why he was talking the way he was talking. Why you really? So what's up with you and why you? Why you talking? Like, if you don't rap like that, obviously you can have some type of inflection in your voice to where you could talk normally. Like, it's not interesting. It don't do nothing for you. I get the clips they putting out. Him and Gilly talking about his son dying and yada yada. Why do y'all think I'm blackballed? Or why do y'all think do y'all think I'm getting a lot of streams? I put out a lot of music. I think that plays a part into it. But like when I watched it, it was just like it didn't give me nothing. It's like even if I don't think Youngboy can sit down with anybody and put on a great interview. Like I didn't watch the Rap Radar one. Maybe that one was better. But like if I'm them and I fly out, if I'm just as an interviewer, not as content, because content, you know, is gonna get views, right? Like you know, you're gonna benefit in some type of way from this content. But if you actually like, I'm as an interviewer, I'm excited. Like, why would you be excited? I feel like when you watch an interview with Youngboy, anybody who does an interview with Youngboy, the only reason you want to interview him is because you want views. That's it. You'll actually think they're gonna go out there and get an actual like good sounding, sonically cohesive conversation with this guy. And it's not just him. It's a lot of young guys that interviews. It's just like, why are we talking to these people? What's the point? They don't care. It's not engaging. It's not entertaining. It's like it's not it. It's not it. What's the point? It's like when the Migos. Do y'all remember when the Migos first came out? And they was on the Breakfast Club? Just like that. Like I said, it ain't just Youngboy. It's a whole plethora of niggas that don't do good interviews. Kodak shit too. Kodak shit was clearly like drugged out on Drink Champs. Like, what are we doing? Like, and that's my thing too. And I see people giving Drink Champs like flack about that, but it's like you can't just like get on Adam 22 ass when he do like what's the guy's name? which is way different than the Kodak situation because Kodak wasn't like that. But like we do the boom gang shit, clearly on drugs, fucked up, and then you got Drink Champs with Kodak, right? Just like, should we put the mic in front of this guy? Should we do this? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, when I watched it, I didn't think it was. I get like it's cool, like they walking around they're walking around Grave Digger Mountain or whatever the fuck they call it with him, and it's cool and it's whatever. But I don't know, just an interview. It's like it's not a great interview. It's not like, oh my god, that was a great. That's something else we gotta leave it. I want to leave that in 2024 or 2023. That's how I want to leave this, that, dick sucking shit like that. Leave that in 2023. It was the interview of the year. No, it wasn't. Y'all's favorite rapper got interviewed by somebody? Now, you might be trolling, but not the best interview of the year. Top 5 of 20. Oh, man. I get it. Like I said, if you want the views, like I get interviewing him. Like this thing too is like the Academics Dirk interview was a better interview than that. And that was like what, like 2 hours? Like how long was that? How long was the interview? That was a long ass interview. Name 4, but I don't know 4 off the top of my fucking head. Like I'm not. The top 5 interviews of the year were up. Killer Mike on Rap Radar. Cardi B, she was on the Breakfast Club. Who else? Joe Budden interviewed Nicki Minaj and Joe Budden. Nicki Minaj and Joe Budden interview was great. Crip Mac when he first got to jail with no jumper, that was a great interview as well. Whack 100 on Whack 100 on Vlad TV, that was really good. Boosie on Vlad TV, that was a really good one too. The Game on Vlad, that was a great one as well. Patrick Bet David interviewed Tucker Carlson, that was a great one as well. Ben Shapiro also interviewed, like, nigga, I don't fucking know. Now I'm just naming shit. I don't fucking know. Nicki and Funny Marco want to get an interview. It's kind of like, it was like whatever. It was whatever. It was whatever. Like, I think the Funny Marco Nicki Minaj got like way more views than the Joe Budden shit did. But like, I guess for what people want to see at the Funny Marco shit. But for me, the Funny Marco thing, it felt like more like a tamed down Funny Marco interview because obviously he had Nicki Minaj, certain shit you probably can't even, it was tamed down in his like Funny Marco type of shit he do, questions he ask, whatever. That's how I looked at it. Academic shows, but I don't really look at that interview. That's like niggas talking. I don't really think that's like an interview. I don't know. I don't know any interviews that came out this year. Yeah, but anyway, that's my spiel on that. That's my spiel on the NBA YoungBoy $1 million with the game interview. Do I want to do prediction? I want to do that with somebody. I was trying to do a Bryce up here. I was gonna do like predictions for next year. What do we think is gonna happen? Like, just lay everything on the table right now. Predictions. Who's gonna be the MVP next year? Right? Boom. Who's gonna be the album of the year next year? Who's gonna do with it? Like, I had a whole like list of shit planned out, but I doubt we're gonna get it done before the first of the year. But we can do it at the top of the year. We can do it when the year starts. Charleston Cam Newton was great. Kai and Nikki. I don't consider the Kai and Nikki thing like an interview. It's more like it's a moment. I don't look at it as like an actual interview thing. Kai's the good. I ain't gonna like Kai, probably. Yeah. As far as content shit, if we're gonna have like who was the content creator of the year, Castanet definitely got to be number one. Just for everything that he had that went down from this year. We're talking about he was already big, obviously at the beginning of the year, but like the whole 30-day stream shit, breaking that record. Just consistent. Like, and the thing with him is too is like a lot of times you see a guy get to the level that he's at, they kind of like not fall off as far as like views, but the work ethic falls off. It seems like as he was reaching like his peak, he just like put the pedal down even harder going into this year. So maybe next year is when he kind of takes his foot off the gas. But as far as a content creator, we're like who was the biggest or who was the content creator of the year? Hands down, it gotta be him. It gotta be him. 21 Savage, J. Cole, Metro, top 3 albums 2024. J. Cole, yes. Yeah, Metro Future, 21. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. Metro, who else got a drop? I don't think this is a hot take, but I do think that it's unfortunate for her because she waited too long, but I think it's gonna be a very disappointing year for Cardi B. I think she waited too long to drop music after her first album. I feel like she probably should have dropped it maybe around WAP time. I think now the fact that Nicki dropped her album, people love Nicki's album. It sold really well. That puts a lot of it's like a culmination of things. It's like, okay, you try to make WAP Part 2, that doesn't work. Then Nicki drops the album. People love the album. She got multiple records on the album that people like. We got Everybody. We got Fuck the Club Up. We got Falling For It. We got all these records, right? And and you have nothing. Like Bongo's cool, but it's not really cool. So she's definitely on the clock next year. And I don't think it's going to be pretty when she drops. I don't think it's going to be eventful. I don't think it's going to have the same. It's not going to have the same pizzazz as Invasion of Privacy. I just hope she can handle that. Because like she can't really handle a bunch of shit. So I hope she's able mentally to handle that. It's over for Cardi. She left Offset. It's over. Bia her. I don't think Bia's ever gonna get bigger than what she is. Cardi music, I'll give it a chance, but I doubt it. Kid Cudi, most disappointing album of the decade. Carter 6. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of shit coming out next year, man. I'm sure that boy Eminem gonna drop another album next year. So Eminem, he gonna drop an album, I'm sure. Who else gonna drop an album next year? Who will drop out? Who hasn't dropped? Hopefully Tyler the Creator drop. I think if Tyler drop, he gonna be top 3 albums. If Tyler drops, who else hasn't dropped an album in a while? Drake always drops. Kendrick dropped a year ago. He's not dropping shit. Maybe your boy Baby Keem will drop his album. Maybe Cordell drop another album. Lil Baby got a drop in 2020. I was thinking about this today too. When I was thinking about like just next year and things like that. I was like, because not a lot of people talked about Dirk's album this year. I like the album. I don't know what people expect from Dirk. Like, I don't know. Maybe people have certain expectations for him or whatever. But I like the album. Like overall, it's not better than 7220, but it's still like a solid album for like the type of music he makes. Baby just got Baby got too many like records, I guess. Too many like quote unquote hit records. Like, is there a world where Dirk passes Baby? Because like there was My Turn, right? My Turn dropped, and Dirk dropped The Voice. The Voice isn't My Turn. Don't have all the hits, but The Voice isn't bad. So like there's The Voice, then there's My Turn. Then there's Collab Project, which I like that collab project with them too. And then there's 7220, and I don't even remember. I forgot the name of the album he just dropped was. And there's that. Obviously, 7220 is better than that album. And then now he dropped. The album he just dropped, Almost Healed, which I thought was a good project. So I'm curious, will there be a time where you think that he surpasses him? That he will surpass Dirk surpassed Lil Baby in the eyes of people. I'm curious. Chief Keef, man, no. I think we gotta be honest too in music. Why in 2024 now, going into that year, why do we care about Chief Keef music? Why do we care? Like he just did he's doing the remix with Sexy Red. And it sounds just as horrible as her. Maybe even worse than her. So it's like, why would niggas be excited about that? Like, think about I could barely listen to a feature of the nigga. And y'all want me to be excited about an entire album? Like, think about it. We're talking about a whole 15 to 20 tracks in 2024? Stop it. Stop it. Y'all niggas be just, boy, y'all niggas be just bugging. Anyways, TDE album without Kendrick. They better have SZA on every hook. They better have SZA on every hook. Cause no disrespect, but TDE, besides SZA, is pretty much dead. Let's be honest. Without Kendrick, the rap side of TDE, mainstream wise, like I said, the hardcore fans, they love it. Schoolboy Q, he's great. Absol, great. J-Rock, great. But just like mainstream wise, TDE is dead without SZA. Because he's a living legend. I guess we're anticipating a little bit about 2024 because he's been on such a run. He ain't been on a run recently. He just dropped 2 songs that are just like they ain't do nothing. They ain't do nothing for nothing. They ain't do nothing for him. But I think his album's anticipated because of the point he's at in his career, for sure. And I think he's gonna still do well. I think as far as sales wise, I don't know like how the album's gonna sound sonically, but sales wise, it's gonna do. I don't know. I think with how people feel about him right now, I don't think he does 200K next year if he does drop album. I don't think he does 200K. I think he does like 170, 160 next year when he drops an album. Oh man, niggas is selling right now. We got 3 minutes left. Niggas selling. But anyways, modern day T.I. Yeah, that's kind of crazy too. Like, it's not. I won't say it's disrespectful to T.I., but like T.I. was on like, yeah, DK's. I don't say you're an idiot, but DK's an idiot. To say that Lil Baby was anywhere near what T.I. was back when T.I. was like at his pinnacle, like, let's look at this real quick. I know times are different and things of that nature, but where is this at? What's it called? Beats and Rhymes. Bro, say shit nowhere. Oh, here you go. Well, T.I. was going stupid when he was like out. You know, like, look at it, 568. Like this, and this was around in 2008. Like Kanye was like Wayne was Wayne. Kanye was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is 2 years before Bobby Beautiful Dark was famous, but Kanye was already Kanye. Like Kanye was whooping 50 Cent ass. Like, and T.I. was here, King of the South, 568, Paper Trail, 522 with King, 470 with T.I. versus T.I.P. Like, And this is like his introduction. This album full of hits. Like to say that Baby's T.I. is crazy. And it's like revisionist history. It doesn't make no sense. I wouldn't mind another chance. Meek or Big Sean. Big Sean, salute to Big Sean. Hope you drop album. Big Sean, like Detroit 2 wasn't bad. That was a good album. Meek, he got to redeem himself from Expensive Pain. He definitely got to put something out to kind of redeem himself from that. Chance, I'm not really a big Chance guy. A lot of niggas like Chance. I think they try to push him too hard. 2017, like, oh, next Drake, next. Calm down. Let's relax. T.I. Literally started around the streaming era. Yeah. But yeah, comparing Lil Baby to T.I. is premature and it's kind of crazy. Like, I get it. I know I fuck with Lil Baby, but to say that is like, brother, calm down. Anyways, I think that's everything for today. I know last time I popped in, popped out, but I do think that is everything. Yeah, that's all for today, man. That's it for real. So salute to everybody. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Not subscribed already. 2023. Let's pray for consistency. Let's pray for, whatever. Hopefully y'all guys, hope y'all had a good year this year. And hopefully y'all are gearing up to have a great year next year. You see the red sleigh on Christmas. I don't know what that means. That's like is that like a code word? Is that a code word for something? A weird, freaky code word for some weird shit. I don't know. But no, I ain't see the sleigh or whatever that means. Let's go. Anyways, yeah, I'm out. Nigga saying it was a hologram. I ain't seen a red sleigh. I don't know what you're talking about. But anyways, I'm out. Salute to y'all. Have a good night. I'll be back soon. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. Where's that? Yeah, we out.